छाया आसमान देखो झूमता गगन है छाया आसमान देखो झूमता गगन
Hi Pisces, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Rune Message Olette and you are now watching Mystic Miz Olette's Tarot and Astrology. Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to play this for you for a second. Happy birthday, Pisces. Happy birthday. You are beautiful. You are loved. Everything is always working out for you. You are blessed. Everywhere you go, you prosper. Everything you do, you prosper. You are loved. You are blessed. So I just wanted to give you that. I don't know how it's going to sound in the video. I just wanted to try something new. Happy birthday. So I wanted to get into your general reading. At first, I have a few things I wanted to discuss. These are general messages, so they may not resonate with everyone. So make sure that you check your birth chart placements so you know your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And you can watch all 4 of those videos and you'll get an in-depth horoscope that's personalized for you. But like I said, they're general messages. I'm reading for a lot of different Pisces. So if this doesn't resonate, check your other signs and then come back and check me out maybe next month and will resonate. All right. Also, if you are interested in any of the tarot card decks that I use in the readings, I have them listed in the description box below. I also have an Amazon affiliate link next to it.
As an affiliate of Amazon, if you were to click on one of my links, I do get a small commission, and that money is used to continue the videos, to get new equipment, to get lighting, to always have it changing up and give it different, backgrounds, my time.
And I appreciate anything that you can do. I appreciate it. Alrighty, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. Namaste, and let's get to your astrology stars for the month of March 2021. All right, Pisces. So since we are in the season of Pisces, Pisces is at the end of the zodiac. So it's like we are at the ending, and something new is beginning. And we're also in the age of Aquarius, which is that same rebirth where it's like something is definitely ending and beginning. And you might have that feeling in life right now, like it's your birthday, you're feeling loved, you're feeling, the sun is on you, all the spotlight is on you. And so it depends on how you really feel at this time. You could be feeling an ending, you could be feeling a beginning. And normally they go together, like when something ends, when one door closes, another door opens. And I really have that energy for you throughout this reading. So on March 3rd, we start with Mars going into Gemini, and it will be in Gemini until April 23rd of this year. So this is your 4th house, and your 4th house is at the bottom of your chart. So you could feel like you're restructuring your life from the bottom up. Right? You could feel like things are just beginning. You're just beginning to build up a foundation, because the 4th house is your foundation, your stability, your security, your home. You could be purchasing real estate at this time. You could be deciding you want to renovate, repair some things, or buy some new tapestries, buy some new sheets and comforters and that type of thing. Sorry, my eye is like itching, like something's in my eye. There might be something that you need to see around home, right? Like you're making it more aesthetic around your home. Also, you could be really defending a family member because Mars is where we take action in our chart. So something's going on at home where you feel like you have to be on the defense, or you're defending yourself from a family member, or they could be defending themselves, or you could be defending them, right? Something's going on because Mars is our action, our fire, our passion. There could be some arguments going on at home, and there could be a lot of sex going on at home, like Mars is the planet that rules the male libido. So it could be high libido going on right now at home, a lot of action in the bourgeois. Or you could be thinking you need to move right now, buying and selling real estate, changing residence, moving, and you could be moving quite a distance because Gemini is a far thinking sign. Like, it's not like, oh, we're gonna move, but it's always moving and always talking and communicating. So you could feel passionate about what you're speaking about at home, or just, there could be some renovations going on, a lot of movement at home. And on March 5th, we've got what's called a moon wobble. And so I was kind of happy to learn about moon wobbles because I had never heard this before, but apparently this happens all the time. So the moon wobble is when the sun squares the lunar node. So at the time, the moon is going to be in Sagittarius, the sun is in Pisces, of course, right? So that's creating a 90-degree angle, a square. And so Sagittarius is your 10th house, and the North Node is in your 4th house, so that's where the square is. It's like the 4th, the 10th, and then your first house, right? 1, 4, and 10. It's like this. It's like a square, but this is going to create some volatile energy. You're going to feel off balance and changes in the air. Like I said, things are changing. You could feel that ending going into the beginning, right? Because Aries is going to be the start of the astrological year. So right now we're at the end. So literally something could be ending in your life and you feel like you got to start again. And this volatile energy could bring on extreme weather patterns. So, blizzards, tornadoes, hurricanes, something could be going on around March 5th. So just keep your eye out for it. Like, it's just a little warning. I feel like that was like a warning symbol. And my eye is itching again. It's like, pay attention to what I'm talking about. All right, on March 13th, we've got the new moon in Pisces. So this is your first house, Pisces. We already got the sun here, Neptune, and Venus in Pisces. And so this is going to just be your new start. Like, new moons always represent a new start. And since it's in your sign, and Pisces is all about vision, or I want you to start visualizing what you want. Use your imagination because you're at the end and you're starting again. And so you have to believe that you can, and you also have to see that you can, like in your mind's eye, and believe that you can, right? And so I want you to use your imagination, Pisces, because when you see it, that's when you start to believe it, right? You have to see it here first in your imagination. So whatever you start could be very romantic and creative at this time because Venus is conjuncting Neptune in Pisces, so it could be very romantic. But just be careful. There's always the downside that you could feel like, oh, this romance is so magical, and then the fairy dust wears off and you're like, oh my God, where's the magic? It just wore off, right? That could happen with Neptune and Venus. So just pace yourself. I want you to start loving yourself more, like unconditionally. Like, yes, you have flaws. Yes, things have happened before, but that is no longer valid going forward. We're in the age of Aquarius. You can rebirth yourself. You can totally let go of anything that is not serving you, whether it be beliefs, fear, anything. It's time for you to let go because you just had your 12th house cycle when everything was stacked up in Aquarius. And so now that it's in Pisces, it's time for you to go forward without the baggage. You let the baggage go, right? Okay, so March 15th, we've got Mercury coming into Pisces. So here we go again. I said we got the Sun, Neptune, Venus. We just had a new moon. So Mercury is actually in detriment in Pisces just because Pisces is more about feeling and Mercury wants to just think and move. So now you're going to be like communicating your feelings more. Like your feelings might come from the heart now, or your communications, really come from the heart. It's like you're saying exactly what you mean right now and how you feel right now. All right. But this is great for getting new ideas, creativity. Like I said, creative. If you're a songwriter, it's time to write some music. If you're a writer, it's time to write. It's time to be creative. If you're a dancer, it's time to dance. If you're a singer, it's time to sing, write some new songs. Like I said, you're going to be more in touch with how you feel. And so you'll be more sensitive at this time too. Like people will I just feel like try not to be so sensitive, Pisces. I know it's hard to tell you not to be sensitive, but just try not to be so sensitive. Don't take things personal. That's really what I mean. So on March 20th, we've got the sun going into Aries. So like I said, second house energy. This is the equinox. This is the start of the astrological year. So it's like a happy new year again, even though we already had it when we came into the first of the year, we were still in 2020's energy. Now we're moving into 2021's energy on March 20th. And like I said, we are officially in the age of Aquarius. This is the time for new beginnings, right? And I just said that you ended something, let it go, Pisces. Let it go. All right. Change is inevitable at this time. Like things have to change, and it kind of is what it is. So on March 21st, we have got Venus going into Aries, your second house, so conjuncting the sun. So Venus conjunct the sun is all about self-love. I wrote here for you that the second house is about your self-esteem and your self-value and your self-respect. So at this time, you're loving yourself so that way you can bring in somebody who can match the level of love that you give yourself. That's really what this is about. And if you give your love to anybody, you have to make sure that person respects you. Like if they don't respect you, they don't return your calls, they don't value your time, like do not give your love to anybody who does not really love you. Alrighty? So Venus blesses this house with money and love. So, like I said, your second house is what you value. It's your skills, your talents, your abilities. So right now you could be getting money, like gigs, from your skills, your talent, ability. Somebody could be paying you for them, or you could be sharpening them so that way that you can make yourself more marketable. Also with Aries loves to chase and love. So you could be meeting passionate and demanding people, like people who are really, you're like, oh wow, this is different from what I'm used to, because you're not normally like that, Pisces. You could actually be taking on that energy as well, being more passionate and demanding, because you're not normally like that, but you're in the energy of that. Also, Aries is the entrepreneurial spirit. You can start a business, like a solopreneurship, like where you don't need to hire employees. And right now there's so many opportunities out there with the pandemic and everything. There's so many opportunities that to work online, to work at home, to make money doing stuff that you're probably already good at, or you can teach yourself a new skill at this time, because the second house is about your skills. So you can add on to something, like maybe if you are good at music or whatever, like I said, you have some kind of artistic quality, you have to embellish that. So maybe you're like, okay, I want to write jingles, and you start looking at places where you could submit jingles to. Or maybe your voice is great and you want to do voice acting, like there's voice acting out there. Or maybe if you want to just write and your thing is writing, and so you can find mediums out there that you can write on, and you get paid when people read your writing. So you're writing the most popular stuff because that's what you're interested in, and also that's what people want to know about. Like, you can't get on a medium and not write about anything that is awesome and amazing. You have to be just as awesome as and amazing as your writing. And like I said, Pisces, some of you have amazing talent, so follow your talent. Also, there could be a love at first sight type of feeling with Venus going into Aries, because Aries is fast, Aries is passionate, demanding, sensual. And so with Venus going in there, it's just giving it a double time of passion and fire and all that, like a double stroke of all that. And so you're all that right now, Pisces, or somebody around you is all that. So March 28th, we've got the full moon in Libra. And Libra is your 8th house, Pisces. So your 8th house is all about going deep, right? It could be childhood traumas, that like fear and anxiety. It could be your debts, other people's money. It could be your partnerships, your collaborations, intimacy, like getting more intimate with a partner. Now we've got past the love at first sight stage. Now we're getting more intimate and learning each other, knowing each other deeper. So the full moon is all about changes and adjustments. You can purge something and let go. Like I said, let go again. Here we go. And the sun and Venus is opposite this full moon. So you could meet somebody that's different than you, and opposites really attract at this time. Like, this could strengthen your collaboration with partners. That's why I said it's like you're teaming up with someone because you can't go alone anymore. You realize that you can't go alone anymore, so you're teaming up with somebody and you're letting something go. That's really what I feel is going on in your stars this month. So let's get into your cards. I know that was kind of long-winded. It's hard for me to make these videos shorter because I want to make sure that you get a thorough reading for your birthday. And let's see. I'll go ahead and shuffle the cards. This month I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot. Oops, wrong side. Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturl.
And so if you're interested in buying the Modern Witch Tarot, the link is below the video. I do really like this deck a lot. Like, I recommend it because there's some things on the deck that bring it into the century that we're in, especially in the age of Aquarius. Like, you can see cell phones and computers and gender-neutral images. So I really do like this deck. Alright, I like it so much that let me show you this. I got the journals. And so sometimes when I want to go really deep in the readings, like, I've written down all the meanings in here. So the journal is also down below if you want to purchase it. But what I like about it is you can use any deck. It has the pictures of the cards there, so you can analyze the cards without actually physically pulling the cards out. But I had bought the deck before the journal came out. I got the journal for Christmas. But I do recommend it for anybody who's trying to learn tarot. So I posted the link below in the Amazon affiliate link. So like I said, if you do decide to purchase it with my link, I do receive a small commission from anything that you
But I
purchase.
appreciate you. So Pisces, what do we need to know for the month of March 2021? Pisces, what messages do we need to know for the month of March 2021? All right, Pisces, you're getting a special reading for your birthday. Let's see what we got. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, Pisces, we've got the World. So I'm trying to get the image to not be on my light, but it's kind of hard because I have a light right there. There we go. So that's the World card. So that's basically saying that you see things at a higher perspective, like something has changed and you've taken the high road, like you've grown from it mentally, like whatever happened, you see it for what it is and you're able to move on and cultivate what you've got to do what you need to do. The World card is about ending of cycles. Like I said, the cycle is ending with you, Pisces, and you're moving on to something different, okay? All right, first card out is the Seven of Swords. So I didn't expect this, but there's some lies, there's some deception. Somebody is being sneaky. It could be you, but it could also be somebody else is sneaking around and you're trying to figure out what they're doing, but they're lying to you, they're deceiving you. Let me see if I can get it to come in clearer. But they're deceiving you. Like, I want you to take a look at this card. She's looking back to make sure she can get away with it. So somebody's trying to get away with something. It could be you, or it could be somebody around you. And coming up as the cross here, we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So like I said, this is something that you don't know. Like you've lost money on something. It could be immaturity. Like whoever is doing this is like definitely trying to keep it from you. And like I said, I feel emotional immaturity. I feel financial immaturity. So somebody could be sneaking around with money. I feel just like they don't learn from their mistakes, who this person is. They keep on doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And that's not how life works. So this could be somebody around you, or this could be you, Pisces. Like, and at the bottom of the reading, we've got the Five of Cups. So it's like the reason why this is all happening is somebody's in regret. Somebody regrets what they were doing. It's like they're crying over spilled milk, like disillusionment, disappointment, like something did not turn out how they thought it was going to turn out. So there's a liar, there's a deceiver here, and something happened. They did not get their desired outcome, and now they're regretting it. They're regretting the actions that they took. All right, in the past, you've got the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this person is the authoritative king that says what he means and means what he says. Like you can't get past the sword. Like he doesn't like lies, right? So if you had somebody that was lying, this is him putting the smackdown on a liar, maybe even blocking somebody or cutting them off. And at the top of the reading, so this is what's on your mind, Pisces. This is anxiety, not being able to sleep at night, crying. This could be you, Pisces. Maybe you lied about something. Let me just get the whole reading out here. Okay. With what's coming, you got the Knight of Wands. So somebody could be coming to you with a message, like you could be getting a message. The Knight of Wands is the player wands too. So he's like the one that's in and out, the one that will come in, sweep you off your feet, and be gone just as fast as they came in. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this could be your energy coming in. Like, are you playing around with somebody? Were you lying and sneaking and playing around, and now you regret it because that person put the smack down and blocked you off, and so now it's like you're going out here to start the cycle all over again, right? Because how you see things is as the Emperor. So this is the Aries card. So this is how you see things. Like you see yourself as it starts and stops with you. Like you're doing what you want to do and you don't give a shit. Right. That's how you see things. You're doing what you want to do, and it's best for you, because this could also be entrepreneurship. Like you could be starting a business. You could be deciding to just go on and do your own thing. Like look at the Ankh there. So it's like this is your life, and you're going to live it the way that you want to live it. Okay? Like you're like the king of your own castle. You're going to do what you want to do. How others see you, though, wow. As the Ten of Swords, others see you as the one that betrayed them. You betrayed someone or someone betrayed you, and they see you as ending something and starting over, like you're down but not out. This is the time to look for that silver lining. That's how they see it. Like, but I feel like, you betrayed somebody only because you're a little bit pompous with your attitude with the Emperor here. And then the Ten of Swords is how they see you. So it's like you could have been lying and sneaking and playing around. Pisces, I did not expect this for your March reading. So your hopes and fears, like you want to stand your ground. Like there's a Seven of Wands right there. And the Seven of Wands is all about standing your ground. You might have to fight a few people, but you're going to win. Like you want to win at all costs. Yeah, you want to win at all costs, and you're standing up for what you believe in. So it is what it is. And at the end of the reading, we've got the Six of Swords. So moving on to calmer waters, moving on to new things, something better for you. it's just going on a journey. You could physically be traveling, but you're getting away from the situation. So, like I said, I just want to look at it all together. You almost make me want to fire up a blunt on this. I did not expect this, Pisces, but it feels like you were the one that was lying and sneaking around, and you have deep regret and on your mind, like it's on your mind. Whatever it is, that's why when I started the reading, I said, Pisces, let go. This is not letting go, but it looks like you have to let go. Like whatever is happening right now is being forced upon you because you lied about something, you were cheating. The Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, manipulating a situation. The Page of Pentacles is being emotionally immature, unable to understand at a higher level what was really going on. And like I said, you got the Five of Cups, there's regret. There's like wishing I would have done something different, wishing it would have been different. And somebody I feel like cut you off. King of Swords in the past. And it could have been an air sign that you could have been dealing with. Maybe they haven't cut you off, but maybe they ghosted you, because there's a lot of clouds here. Maybe they are just like, they just don't understand you, so they're kind of staying away from you, but it's bringing you anxiety. You're up at night worried about it, crying about it. And then you got the Knight of Wands here. And so the Knight of Wands is like that players. Like could be somebody coming in that wants to play you, or this could be your energy. Like it just feels like you're giving me your energy right now. Like the Knight of Wands, he uses what he got to get what he wants. Right there. Right there, he's using his wand to get what he wants. And that could be literal too, and like figurative. Like we're basically saying the wand is a male penis. So spreading it around, sweeping people off their feet. And if you're a female, like you could be doing that to guys, like sweeping one off his feet here, moving on to the next, sweeping him off his feet over there. That could be really going on right now, with the Knight of Wands. And then with the Emperor, like your attitude is like, fuck what they heard, I'm gonna do what I want, right? And the Ten of Swords, somebody feels betrayed, backstabbed, hurt by you. Somebody feels like you are the cause of their pain. And you're standing up for what you believe in. So regardless of how they feel, you're like, I'm moving on. Regardless of how you feel, I'm moving on. So that's what I got for your reading, Pisces. Let's go into the romance angels and just see what love is about for this month for you. All right, romance angels, here we go. My little cute bag for romance angels. So if you're looking for the romance angel deck, make sure that you check the link below. And this is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. It is out of print, so the ones that I got are similar to the ones that I used to have, because the original Romance Angels are bigger than these ones, but these are really cute, and I really feel like they did a good job replicating the cards. So let's go. Pisces, what messages do we need to know for Pisces? 4 fell out, so we're going to go ahead. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow, 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 wow. So the first card that came out was past life relationship. You've known this person from the past, in a past life, right? You've known each other before. So it could be past life. It could mean, maybe you knew somebody 10 years ago and they're coming back around. But the reason why it probably didn't work out before was because unrequited love. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So what I'm really looking at is like you've got somebody from your past that you really love, but you know that you're not in love with them anymore. You know that they're not in love with you anymore. You know that it's time to move on, right? And like the cards are confirming that. It's like you deserve love. Look, you deserve love because you are lovable. You are lovable. Pisces, you deserve love. So what I'm looking at here and wedding is the last card. So it's like you deserve love. Like you know who really loves you, and you know who really respects and loves you. And like that goes back to your reading or your stars when I said you have to be with somebody who really respects you and loves you. And I think that you have somebody around you that is all these things. So this situation involves marriage, right? This situation involves marriage. But you deserve love, and there's an unrequited love in the past that you just need to let go. I really feel like it's time to let go, because you're about to get married to the next person that comes in. It's gonna be your one, you know. And it could be figurative, it could be like we're just gonna be together, like weddings. Like some people don't want to get married, so if you're one of those people that don't want to get married, this could be your life partner. This could be somebody that comes in to stay. That's how I feel. If you let go of the past lover that you've known before that is unrequited, that you just can't get over for some reason, you gotta get over that. Alrighty, so let's get into your yes or no question. So go ahead and think of a question that the answer is yes or no. I'm going to pull a rune. If the rune is upright, then your answer is yes. If the rune is reversed, your answer is no. And then we'll read the rune message to tie it into the reading. Alrighty, Pisces, what messages do we need to know for Pisces for their birthday? Happy birthday, Pisces. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm going to go ahead and take it. And it is a P for Pisces. So I think it's upright. So your answer is yes. Let's just look. This is joy. So you got joy, Pisces. And it's upright. So your answer is yes to whatever question you have. And let's see, joy is on page 115 in the book. And this is the Book of Runes by Ralph H. Bloom. Also in the description below if you are interested in learning more about the Book of Runes. There we go. Alrighty, so joy and light. This rune is a fruit-bearing branch. The term of travail is ended and you have come to yourself in some regard. The shift that was due has occurred. Now you can freely receive Wunjo's blessings, whether they be in material gain, in your emotional life, or in a heightened sense of your own well-being. This is an alchemical moment in which understanding is transmuted from knowledge. The knowledge itself was a necessary but not sufficient condition. Now you can rejoice, having been carried across the gap by the will of heaven. Joyousness accompanies new energy, energy that was blocked before now. Light pierces the clouds and touches the waters just as something lovely emerges from the depths. The soul is illuminated from within at the meeting place of heaven and earth, the meeting of the waters. There is a new clarity which may call for you to renounce existing plans, ambitions, and goals. It is proper and timely for you to do so, for Wunjo is a rune of restoration of the self properly aligned with the soul. So I just feel like you're going to start feeling the joy of your birthday, right? P for Pisces. You're going to start feeling the joy, feeling the love. And you're letting go of what's no longer serving you because, like I said, there's a wedding coming, and it could be your wedding, it could be somebody that you know, but whatever the case, I really feel like this is your time and it's your reading, so it's all about Pisces. I feel like you could be getting married soon if you let go of what you know you need to let go of. Like, I don't need to tell you what you need to let go of. I feel like you already know what you need to let go of. Sorry, guys, I had to get a sip of my coffee. So, Pisces, it's your birthday reading. I want to give you one last little piece of something. And so, last month I used the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, so I don't want to use that this month. I kind of want to give you something different. So, this is the Creative Whack Pack, and it's by Roger Van Oyck. And so the Creative Whack Pack is about your creative side. So I want you to think of a question that has to do with maybe a project you're working on, like what should you do next in the project that you're working on, or like it really is about being more creative. So we can just draw a couple cards. You can just focus your energy on the reading, and let's see what comes up. We'll pick 3 cards. Really, it's supposed to be 5, but I'm going to go with 3 this time. For Pisces, what messages do we need to know? And they're already trying to come out, Pisces, so there's a lot that you need to know regarding your creative life. And, like we are all creators and we're creating our own life experience. So focus on that energy. What do you want to create? What does Pisces want to do? What do they need to know about how they should move forward in their life experience and their life creation? Thank you for the answers for Pisces, March 2021. Pisces. All right, Pisces. So the first card out is Be Wacky. Be wacky. It's time for you to... What wacky things can you do to your idea? So I don't want to read you the whole card, but be wacky. And what wacky things can you do? Like, think outside of the box right now, Pisces. I did say use your imagination when we were talking about your stars. And so it's time. All the energy that's in Pisces, Neptune is in Pisces. So it's about seeing it, like basically projecting your image onto the canvas of life and be wacky, think big. Yeah, don't let anybody control you with your thoughts and what you think. You should go forward with what you think. Have something at stake. So have something at stake. It says, what do you have at stake? Right? So be wacky and it's basically like have something to work for. Like, you have to, your why has to be really, really big. Why do you want to do this? And most people, if they have kids or families, they'll say it's because I want to be able to support my family. I want them to be supported. I don't want them to have to work hard. Right? So have something at stake, like something that keeps you from quitting. Okay? And make your own rules, Pisces. Make your own rules. So it says, what new rules can you make up for your idea and for your life? What new rules can you make up? So be wacky, have something at stake, make your own rules. And that's what I have for you for this month, Pisces. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I answer all comments, so leave a comment. Let me know what you learned. Let me know how this resonated with you, if it resonated with you. And I will see you next month in the April monthlies. Peace and namaste. Check out the description box. Peace.